Solid Jeff with W. In today's brand new video, I want to show you guys how to create the Power Rangers. Yes, I said I was going to do a tutorial video on it. I was going to literally do it like one by one and do it like a half a dozen because I got, 6 Rangers in total to do. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to finish all the Rangers, so I have in total 6 of them, but I still gotta create 2 more, which is the Pink Ranger and the Yellow Ranger. So, guys, stay with me. We're gonna go and do the Rangers one by one. I'll go through the styles so you guys get it all copied and down packed. And make sure you get your notebooks out and your pens and start copying down the weapon style, the body style, the equipment, the color, sticker, patterns, all that good stuff. If you want to just watch the video with me as I do the Pink and Yellow Ranger, that's fine, because then you can just reload the video, pause frame it, and do it like that. However you want to do it, just to get it done for yourself, so you can go ahead and make your own Power Rangers, okay? So, people were asking me, how did I come up with the concept idea for the mask, like that black layer? How did I do that? Obviously, I used the horns, and it's pretty obvious I used the horns for that one because it actually worked out pretty well, okay? Because it was kind of hard to get the kind of exact shape to it. Now, in my previous videos, if you ever saw the Green Ranger for the Calibur 5 video I made, I did it with the actual motorcycle helmet. Then I used that same style, and then I posted it on there like that.
Sparkling hard. Emoji sparkling hard.
Sparklingly hard. Oh yeah, and if you guys haven't noticed that, I have put like a voice over in the background, so I can't see you guys texting right now. I'm gonna have to go pull it up on my laptop, but then, it is, you're gonna hear like a voice in the background, so I'm gonna be able to hear what you guys write in your comments. So, we're gonna have fun with this today. And for those of you that were asking for Morgan, hi, how you doing? BB Hood. BB Hood's gonna come up next for the next video. I also got Hikesen KO. She's another character from Dark Stalkers. She's that, little Chinese, I don't know if she's Chinese or Japanese, but she's like the undead version. And she's just wearing like that blue, and she has like blue skin. She looks like a Smurf. So I'm gonna have that in there as well for you guys. I got a lot of videos coming out for this month.
Thumbs up, emoji thumbs up, emoji thumbs up, emoji thumbs up.
Emoji thumbs up, emoji thumbs up. Yeah, I love that. I love that, guys. I love it. I love it. I like it a lot. All right. So let me go ahead and start with the style. Of course, I used Taki for the style for Tommy the Green Ranger. Hunting knife was the best looking knife out there because, if I used any other knife, then I don't know. It's your choice. You can customize the Green Ranger however you see fit. You can put a Mitsurugi style. You can put whatever style you like. I mean, other people justified on what moveset I put for Goku, like nunchucks, to like say, why did you select nunchucks? Well, Goku was a hand-to-hand fighter. I used the Dragon Ball Super version for that one. Everybody thinks it's Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z. No, it was a Dragon Ball Super thing. It clearly says it right there on the thumbnail. So guys, don't get it twisted, okay? So if you guys want to put the bow, hey, what's up? So if you want to put the bow, that's fine. I say put the bow, but make Goku smaller, make him look like Kid Goku, and put a tail on him. But then again, you can't put the tail just yet because they didn't release all the items yet. So we need all the items to get more updatable, props. Like this particular one right here, it's not 100% done. This is like maybe like close to like 50, 52% done. If they come out with a motorcycle helmet and all the other equipment or some new stuff that we haven't seen before, then it will make him look 10 times better. He looks good now just the way he is because, we're missing the belt, and there's not a lot of belts that you can use. So if you want to customize it with a belt or utilize it with paint, whatever you want to do whatever you want to do. I'm just going to give you the props and show you how to get the way he looks like right now, okay? A lot of people were complaining that I was using cowboy boots for him, so use whatever boot style that you want. But if you use any other boot style, I mean, even if you check the equipment for the boots, like, you only have a limited amount of boots to wear. So, I mean, utilize it, use your own unique imagination to bring out what you think it might look like, I was going to even use this, but, I really didn't want that, so I just stuck with the old-fashioned cowboy boots. And I thought they look good because they don't have, like, the things in the back like the original cowboy boots have. Like, the little specks in the back, like the little stars and then the chain and all that. So I'm pretty sure that actually looks a little bit better. I could customize it better, but I'm just leaving it at 52%, okay? So let's go ahead and get to the part that everybody's been talking about. How do you do the face? All right, so see how I just have selected here. I'm gonna go from the beginning, okay? So I started with the rubber mask, okay? Then we went with the rubber unitard, or unitard, I call it the retard. White Knight breastplate, which is this big thing right there, okay? Then, everything else from down to Shadrilik's gauntlets. Then you get the White Knight shoulders. And then you got the Raging Sea boots. They're not cowboy boots. That's the funny thing. It's called Raging. I just noticed it's Raging Sea boots. All right. And then you got the Longhorns. The Longhorns are going to be this particular piece right here. So first I did it with the head. Obviously, you start from the head up, and then from the right and left, you put 1 positive, 3 negative for the up and down, okay? Backwards and forwards, I put positive 9, negative 17 for the width, for the wide section. Length is 20% on the positive side, 50% negative on the thickness of it. Rotation vertically is negative 74. Rotate horizontally is positive 12. And then angle is positive 171. Okay? So I hope you guys got that in. If you forget that, I went too quick, always can go back towards the video and review it, pause frame it, and do what you got to do to create that full layer of that mask, okay? Next section is the Longhorns again. This time it's the vertical eyebrow of the Ranger. It's like an eyebrow for the dinosaur eye. Now, I understand there was eyes for the dinosaurs because if you actually go on, like, say, Google and search up, say, like, the Green Ranger mask, right? There's black in the eyes. There's actually black in the eyes. So I wanted to capture more detail to it. So that's why I put the eyebrows the way they are, and then put the green strap in the top. Now, I figured out a new way to make the eyes and put them with those eyebrows, okay? Now, I don't know if this will work, so let's just try it out. All right, but first let's get to the main part, all right? So left and right is 2% positive, 0% for the up and down. Forward and backwards is 6% positive. Wide, we have like 33 negative, 29 negative for the length. Thickness is 47% to get that exact look. Rotate vertically, negative 29%. 96% positive on the rotation horizontally. And then just a regular angle, 106% positive. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end that. And then we're going to go jump into the moon crest. The moon crest is basically the top layer that goes on top of the head like that. which it shows in the actual photograph that I copied off of. Okay, so I used that, put it on the head. Okay, on the head. And 0% from right to left, up and down, -15. Forward and backwards, -2. Then we got 6 on the wide, and we got 8 on the length. We got -27 on the thickness, -180 all the way to the left for vertically, and horizontally rotation -90. Angle is 15 positive, and that's basically it for that moon cover piece to get it nice and straight. All right. So let's get to the color palettes. Okay, easy color palettes. You know, for the face, of course, when I was doing the face, like I showed you in the body, you know, make them tall, slightly average. So this is his upper body. You know, we got the upper arms, -12, -12. Everything is -12. I kept it the way he would look, just to make him nice and fit. You know what I mean? Until you get to the muscle definition, and Kami is not like totally ripped. Not like really not. I mean, he is ripped, but we're not making him like UFC friggin' David. I can't even say his name. David Jason Frank. All right. So we're gonna put it right there, on there, and then. No, wait. It's Jason David Frank. I'm stupid right now. JDF, because they say JDF a lot. All right, and then put the wavy rush for the hairstyle. That's basically what it looks like. And I put like that hairstyle, put it brown, and then make his eye color green. And then I use the adventurous young voice. It sounds like this. And that, you hear that echo? The echo is the Malfestin, like the mouth. Yeah, that. So you put it at 1, so he sounds like that. If you don't put it at all, then he sounds regular.
Let's go.
So whatever voice you think that might sound better for you, then you can customize the voice yourself if you like. I only put that because it sounds more like a ranger. Okay. Then of course, the equipment, we already got that done. The color palettes. Okay. Obviously his skin is white, unless you want to prefer to make a black guy as a green Power Ranger. That's your preference, or an Asian guy, or fucking a green alien, whatever the fuck you want. Make him whatever color you want. All right, this is the way I have it for the original Power Rangers: brown hair, green eyes. All right, simple. Green this, everything green. Basically you put the color the way you want it. So I just put it as green, green, green. 9, 19, and 9. Okay. That's what you use for the saturation on this car, all right? Because it brings out the color a lot better for the mask. Because the mask color does not come out the same color as the costume. Because you see the costume has more depth to it. The mask is more of a rubbery substance. So the rubber from the mask versus like the leotards of the clothing, which is more like silk, has that shine look. So I wish you can get like a silky look with the mask, but you really can't get that unless they come out with some different masks for next DLC. Obviously there's yellow for the top layer of his vest, so I use that for the vest. I put 15, 11, 9 for the armor. Okay, and then you can go a little darker if you want, or change it up a little bit. I put 13, 11, 9 for the middle one. Then I put 12, 11, 9 for that one. So it kind of like brings the contrast a little bit up more. You don't want everything looking as the same color, because in the TV show, it doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like that. And there's also a diamond in the middle, so I didn't put that in there because I wanted to make them look like if the Power Rangers were in like Soul Calibur, like in the timeline of Soul Calibur, you know what I mean? Because that actually would look like a distant relative of a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, which I think looks pretty cool. Tell you the truth. If you want to change up the colors, change them up in here, of course, in the next section. We're gonna get to that right away. All right, so we're gonna do the gloves. I did the gloves. This is white. It's showing you exactly which sides I did it on white. The green part is on the inside of here, which was kind of clever in my case. And then I put the yellow around there, so he has that gold texture to it as well, you know, because he does have that yellow and gold and green, which is pretty hot for the Yellow Ranger. And then, you know, made this for the gauntlets and all that. So same color for the green, same color green, or if you want to make it darker or whiter, whatever. If you even want to make that green and then make this white, whatever you want to do. But if you make that white, it's going to look dirty anyway. So do it to your own advantage or to your own unique ability to make it look pretty. All right, so now we're going to go back into colors and we're going to go into where the armor is right here. Okay, and I did the diamond, because you guys gotta understand, this is not like Soul Calibur 5. Soul Calibur 5 was like, okay, if I could put a layer on top of one layer, this is where people got like confused, because if you put one layer on top of one layer, you can't match it. It's switched. So you gotta start from right to left. You can't go from right to left. You can't do that. I'm sorry, you can't go from left to right, because it's like they switched it on us, and I got confused myself. So that's why it took me forever to make this character. Then I was like, you know what? Let me just do it again, and I'll do it from scratch, and I'll show you how to do it properly. All right? So the first thing I did was you select the diamond, right? Diamond, and do this, right? And then make it red. But what I did was I put it in the middle right here. You see like this middle diamond shape? He actually has that on his mask. It's actually yellow behind it and then red on top, but I only made it red because you can only go so far with the color palettes. So I just did that. Then after I did that, I put the size, the angle, the move on the axis, and then just keep it the way it is for the left and right side. The mask part right here for the mouthpiece is gray. Size, angle, move, and move along, and that's basically keeps at that level, or whatever you want to do. If you want to change it up, you want to flip it upside down, whatever you want to do. I just put it at the angle which kind of looks more straight. All right. Then you have the eyepieces, which is easy. Boom and boom. That's it. Because those size pieces, you just gotta triangulate the size, not so much with the angle. And you just move it on axis and move it slightly to the right and then slightly to the left, so you can have them stretched out like that. That's how you get that cookie cutout layer for like the dinosaur mouth that's embedded in their eyes. All right, on the mask itself. So the same thing goes for this one. Same style like the other one, just the other one was shifted to the left. Okay. Nothing was touched at the bottom over here. Doesn't have to go vertically flipped or anything like that. Keep it the way it is, just the way I have it. All right. If you guys want to like redo it yourself, then that's fine. All right. Now for the diamonds. Diamonds are going to be, of course, inside the suit. So when the armor does break, you see the three triangles. I mean, the three diamonds that's on his chest. So I also thought that, you know, that would be cool. Instead of just having just a plain green chest and it looks totally stupid. So you want him to look like a normal ranger underneath as well he is outside. So of course you get the three of them. Place them however you want to place them. I placed them just like this if you want to just follow it. That's it, just for that. Second one, size, angle, axis, same thing. That one's shifted in the middle. And that's it. Now, for this piece, we're gonna go back to the second layer of the horns. Okay, see where it's glowing? Where it's selected? That piece right there. That's the thing we need to fix, okay? So I've learned, I don't know, I just discovered this. Going to right here, basic 7, it looks kind of cheesy. It looks cheesy, trust me, it does look cheesy. But if you stretch the whole layer, and I just figured this out. I tried this with everything, to try to get those black eyes. Use the angle, where it might look like it can have eyes on it, on a certain access point. just a little bit to where it can look like you can have like a set of eyes somewhere where you can post it somewhere. Keep going, keep going, keep going. See, like right there. You see the two purples right there on the top end? Now, would that look good? Would that look promising maybe? I don't know. Tell you the truth, I really want to know. So, let's try it out. Let's blend this into green for the black. All the way to 9. So it blends in with the helmet. Okay, that looks good. Next color was the purple. Make this black. And now it looks like he has eyes on the top of his head, right? And then with the white part, do green. Just to blend it out more. Go all the way up to 9 saturation color. Blend it in with the mask. And you guys have yourselves green eyes on the mask. Which looks okay to me for now. Just for now. Because now it's 55% done. Until we get an actual helmet that would match the Power Ranger helmet. And then you won't even have to have all that shit on there. Because then I can use the tattoos and all the customizations on that and make it look 10 times better. So, it looks pretty good to my perspective. I don't know how you guys like it. So if you want to leave your comments down below, tell me how you like it. Or if you liked it better in the beginning without this on there, let me know, okay? If you really like it, give it a big thumbs up. Smash that like button, guys. All right? So I'm going to keep that because that actually looks pretty cool. And then, of course, the weapons. You can change the color of the weapons, whatever you want, however you see fit. I put it a green color. I don't really care. I could just put a lighter green color. Make it look more like a blade instead of just a regular green blade. I think that's about it. No, actually, it looks pretty dope. Tell you the truth, it looks pretty dope. Looks like it has something on there. You know what I mean? It's not a complete dinosaur mask like the original, but it does have the flavor of the eyes there. Like, at least I figured out new ways to make eyes on that shit. Because with the paint, it's nearly impossible unless somebody else figured it out how to do it. And unless you know how to mod, then there's a big difference in modding. Because then you can put as multiple shits on there as you want. Which I really want to do right now to the game because it's a fresh game. I don't feel like modding, and if anybody mods in the game, you might get banned because there is a copyright issue with these games. And right before you download the game and you hit accept, people just scroll through the thing anyway. So you don't even know what the hell you're reading or even think about reading about. Because if you do something illegal, you don't want to get in trouble for it. So I'm not looking to mod anything. And I've never actually modded anything in my life. In previous videos, have you seen it? I faced people that actually have mods. There was actually a nude mod I made like a couple weeks ago. So that one made like over like 2,000 hits on that thing. But I mean, that was a real mod. The guy made like a real penis. Like a penis without a body. It was freaking hilarious. And then penises on other bodies. I don't know. People could be gay in that game. But you know what? It's a mix-up gender in that game. You can play a female online, but you think it's a guy online anyways. They could be transvestites. Who freaking knows? Anyway, so so we're going to finish editing for this one, and we're going to go jump into the other Power Rangers. So, Red Ranger. Boom. We're going to do Red Ranger. Yeah, guys, look at that one. Like that. Same thing. What you do is you copy the Green Ranger, and how you do that, all right, before you do anything, all right, I'm going to go back over here. It says copy. Copy the Green Ranger, put it in a different folder. You can make, like, what I did was, I made this copy, and of course, I made a Black Ranger, a Blue Ranger, and then see there's another Red Ranger there, but I want to change those two into girls, because you need the Pink Ranger and the Yellow Ranger to complete the set. And that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that exactly today. Now for the Red Ranger helmet, I kept it the same with the Green Ranger, with the eyebrow thing. I just got rid of the middle piece on his head, on his armor, so I'm going to show you how I got the dinosaur eyes to look like that. All right, they kind of looked popped out. You can actually put them in more. The only piece I used for that thing, and just randomize the color. You got to bump the body. Obviously, change his skin, the way he looks. You know what I mean? You know, put male face number 22. Short hair. I put that one in spiky hair because it's Jason's look. The eyebrows I changed. I kept it at the Adventure Youth voice, kind of like this. So now he looks something more like Jason because you had to put it on pitch -8. Then vocal for tone, put -3. All right. You know, for the equipment for, like I said, for the eyes, just the regular black and the dinosaur eyes, I actually did Longhorns. And I gotta see which one. I think it was the last one. Last one was this one. Yeah, it was this one. So I made it through. If you want to change it up yourself or try to like bend it out, I mean, I kind of see that looks pretty good like this, and people said it looks good, so I'm not gonna change it. So number 6, positive, 4 positive for up and down. Backwards is 2 positive. -47 is the wide. Length is 50 negative, 50 negative in the thickness, 98% positive on the vertical. Horizontal rotation is 150, and the angle is number 6 positive. Okay, so that's it for the eyes for the Red Ranger, the voice, and that's basically it. And just in the color, of course, because you gotta customize the color. Now, the only thing that was bugging me in this game, and I was trying to say this to you guys in the previous video on how to do the, you know, like the downloadable characters. I'll get to that too at the end of this video too, because everybody was asking me because I was speaking way too long in the last video. So let me just try to get some down for you guys. All right. Now, for, like I said in the beginning, the color's not so bad. I like it, but I do not like that. Look underneath his arm. You see like that cutaway, and it has like a line underneath his armpit. Like, what is that? Like, I've never seen that texture before look like that on a Soul Calibur game. Please, if someone can explain to me what the fudge is that, because I know the character creation wasn't done yet, so I think they released the game way too early. They might have to do a fix on that because that shit looks terrible. I am sorry. Bandai Namco, if you are watching, and sometimes you guys watch it, and you guys need to fix it, we need a patch fixed for the color palettes, because the color palettes don't match up as the same as, you know, they do in Part 5. In Part 5, it looks flawless. It looks flawless. I don't know why you guys couldn't just use the same palettes that we did in Part 5, because now it's just switched. Yes, they look slightly bigger, but you can't cover the whole body. You can't. There's impossible. Because when you do say, like, I'm going to give you an instruction manual to show you exactly what I'm talking about, okay? I'm going to put, like, say, like a layer of the box, right, on here, right? Do a rotation on it, right? So basically, this is behind of everything else, right? So I stretch this thing out all the way to the right, right? So we get this color, right? Obviously, there's some missing layers that, you know, it can't go over because there's so much depth into it. Now, in Part 5, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. When you did a color like this, when the hell do you see a tank top look to the fucking character, the line between his pants, and a line going down his fucking crotch? When the hell did you ever see that in a video game? We've never seen that before. This means that the character creation was not done correctly, guys. They released the game so early that the game was originally supposed to be predated for next year in the month of March. It was in the month of March, and if I'm mistaken, that you know, I mean, it really was supposed to come out that month, to tell you the truth. Now, yeah, it could look okay. It could look okay, depending on what color you pick. But this is the only thing I hated about it. This fucking thing. It leaves a layer in the back with a full line. So if I'm painting my color, I don't want like a zip look to the back of the character. It should be able to cover the whole character when you make the size big, like very, very big. So that right there does not make any sense. That means we gotta waste more palettes over one color. That's impossible. In part 5, you can put as many stickers as you want, almost to the fact where it covers the whole character. So, yeah, so basically, you need to understand when you are making the palettes for these characters, note that if you are going to make a full-size color character, you're going to have to put one wrap around and then put one on the back and make that large and make it look like it's solid now. But now everybody's using the other customization character, which is that one that doesn't move the mouth at all, and make that a whole big solid color. But still, if you're trying to do it around the skin layer doesn't match up either. That's another thing too. There's a lot of layers of the skin. Everything should just be the same color. It should be just like the WWE when you're maximizing colors, because the colors match with the skin, the colors match with the stickers, and the colors can match with a reprint that you can customize from your computer to your PlayStation or your Xbox or your PC, whatever, and put the skin on the character and like maximize the whole size of it to go all the way around the body, not halfway through the body. This is more like 99% around the body, but still has, and it still has lines. What is this shit? Like, I don't like these lines, dude. It's incomplete. Namco, we need to fix this. We need a patch. You have to fix this. I mean, we bought a game for $60. Not even $60. It was like $90. It was $90. Came in a pretty case. Where the hell's the fucking case now? Now I'm stressing this. It came in a pretty case just like this. Deluxe package. And when I first opened it, I don't know if you guys noticed this. You get the second disc. Of course, there's a CD. And then actually, there's a button here. I did not realize this.
In Christian.
It has a speaker in there. I was like, what the hell is a speaker for? And then I found out, of course, there's a button. I was like, that's pretty cool. I mean, I was jumping for joy when I heard that shit. The first time I heard it, right before I even opened it. And I was like, okay, this is gonna be fucking good. But obviously when there's something good, there's always something freaking bad. But I have to review it. I have to speak it. I have to speak my mind, guys. I have to speak my mind. There's always a love and a hate.
How much should it cost?
This cost me basically, the deluxe was $60, but it's an additional with the, you get the extra season pass. All right, I'm not gonna show you the code because I already put the code in already. So you got the season pass with 3 playable characters in Tira, and you get 2 armor packs. That's basically it. Now the funny thing about the armor packs, there's no 2 armor packs. I don't think there's no 2 armor packs. The armor packs, I think, was just a stupid chest thing and something else that was brand new. They kept the old-fashioned ones from part 5. That's all I know. All right, so let's get rid of this shit. He looks like a turquoise freaking ranger. Who would make a turquoise ranger? So, all right, so we're gonna keep it the way it is. So we're gonna go to the next ranger and show you how to do the black ranger's mask now. All right. So I don't want to save this one because we already saved it. Okay, and now we're gonna jump into the Black Ranger. All right, so we made the Black Ranger mask. This is what it looks like. And if you want to learn to agree to disagree if it looks ugly or not. I think it looks a little. I'm not feeling it. If people are feeling it, then kudos for you guys. No problem. All right, so I'm gonna go back to your equipment. This is how you do it. Same thing, same concept as the Red Ranger. Keep that same eyebrow going on there, like the Green Ranger when we did the paint. The same thing. That same cop of the prop is basic number 7 for the props, and then color everything to the black and then yellow for the eye part. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that again. Okay, so we're gonna do. Actually, you know what? Let me do the horns, so this way you guys know which ones I'm talking about. All right, which horns was it? How come they're not glowing? All right. So this right here, this piece right here. I basically made them this big. I put them back over here. So if you want to make them up more or closer more or away from the eye lens, I made it look like if it was close to the eye lens because that's how his cuff looks like that. It goes like to his eyeball or some shit. It looks a lot bigger because the mask is 10 times bigger than the friggin' head, but you know, we're working with a damn mask here and we don't even have helmets, okay? You can go with one of the standard other helmets, like the full helmet, but the one that's like lifted open. People normally use that. It doesn't look right. But this is the schematic on what it looks like. 6% here, 1% there, 0% backwards. We're gonna go with the wide is 34 negative, 38 length negative, 50 negative, rotation vertically 85%, and then we got 19% horizontally. Angle is negative 65. Okay, negative. So that's what we kept on that side, and that's basically it for the tusks. All right, everything's the same for the horns on the second slot. For this slot right here, same thing like the Red Power Ranger. I'll just go through it real quick, and then you guys can play back the video and pause frame it and do whatever you want to do after that. After the video is completely done. All right, same thing for the front mask. I know I'm going way too quick for this shit, but I don't want to be here another half an hour because I got things to do. All right, so of course the color, randomized it from red to black. Changed the voice, body, face. Obviously he's a black guy, so gotta give him a black guy, big nose. If you want to prefer it with a smaller nose, go right ahead, do whatever you like to do. Gave him the crew cut, standard black guy type of haircut. I don't know what kind of haircut you call that, just a regular crew cut, I guess that's what it is. Or I can give him the buzz cut, which most people would do, or I think would probably look cooler, is give him the cornrows. That'd be sick. All right, just make sure you change the color of the cornrows. All right. Eyebrows, obviously keep it at the same standard size of what Jason had before. All right. Adventurous Youth, use the voice for that one. I put pitch 5 and pitch 7. So it sounds like this. That's like more of a squeakier voice, but I think it would probably be a little bit different. Okay. Then I would actually use the colors for, you know, the skin color, make it brown, not too black. You don't make them too black. You don't want to make them look fucking like Zimbabwe type fucking black, but you want to make them a similar skin color. I mean I can bring it up and show you exactly what it looks like. So that's what it looks like right between the neckline, so you can see it for yourself. Everything black, 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 and the hair and the eyebrows and the eyes. That's basically it. Same thing with the masks. Same thing, same colors, same design. Just copied over, recolored. Now the power axe. That's the coolest thing I made about this one was the power axe. Changing color for this one. Just use this regular color for the blade and the outer rim of the blades. I used a patch for the second part right here the basic 18. Size it all the way up maximum. Keep the angle the way it is in the middle, so it looks like it has that, you know, design like it does in an actual photograph. Or if you want to customize it to your own advantage, the way you want it, like I said, kudos to you guys. All right. And then I put the double bars, or the triple bars in between the basic number 4, and I try to, you know, make it look like it's in the middle, like it is in the photograph. And then it's 2 sides coming down, and then you make the silver parts for the tips. And that's basically it. All right. And keep that white. So it has that Power Axe feel to it. And then the slide comes down with the yellow, or whatever color you prefer. All right. And when I throw in a mock battle, he looks freaking dope. Okay. Take a photo with it, whatever. The one thing I liked about the photos too is that when you're doing the photos, you can do the speed, make it super slow, and you can actually take the photo like that. It's a lot better, because that's the one thing I think they actually got off over number 5. Because in number 5, you had to like try to like press that X button real quick to get the picture the way they moved in the photograph. So I did this without a weapon, so I hid the weapon. You can put the weapon back in there if you want, or just take it away and then snap the photo. All right. So we're done with that one. Next one is the Blue Ranger. Okay. Now he wasn't that hard to do. I basically just took the horns from the Red Ranger and the Black Ranger type and just correlated it differently. Obviously it looks like this, just like the Blue Ranger helmet. Same thing, same design, same colors, just changed it from white to yellow for the eyes, because in the picture it shows yellow eyes and the white horns. That's it. And then you actually just replace the middle horn from the Green Ranger and get an actual horn and just stick it downwards and slightly up. So it's gonna look like this, and I'll give you the exact replica of it. So the first horn, or the 2 horns, which is basically the full mask right here. I'm just gonna go down the list, nice and slow. Remember, you guys can pause the video, do it the way you like it. Okay. Second horns for the head. That's going to be this piece right here. See that piece moving? That's that piece. And then the first horn, which is a single horn, which is the middle piece, which is this right here. Kind of looks weird going up and down like that. All right. All right. So that's done. Now all we need to do is fix him a weapon. I might as well retake the photo because I really wanted to get his background color better. There we go. That's it. That's what I wanted. Weapon style. We're gonna go with. I really wanted to go with this chick's fighting style because of the fact. Because she does like that taunt and she kicks her legs in the air, and you know Billy is really like the gay guy in the Power Rangers. I don't know if you guys knew that. So I think he would probably be happy with that. If not, if you want to go male type, more masculine feel to it, then whatever you want to do. The weapon is your own, okay, basically. But I think it would probably be better to do Helix because, well, actually, this is better. Because I think he has something similar to this, right? No, he actually, it's the other one, I'm sorry, it's the Helix version. It's the Helix version, I'm sorry. We're going to go with Helix. Yes, the tray hair. There we go. It's the power lance. That's what they call it. Power lance. Yep. So what we're gonna do is make this magic. We're gonna have the holy water type shit, and then we're gonna change that color blue because he has the power staff blue. I go from down to up. I hate going from down to that one color. It just defeats the purpose of it. This color is gonna go silver. This color is gonna go blue. And that's it. And then make the swing color. Go blue with that one as well. Alright, there we go. We got a invisible staff of a picture. Might want to retake that photo. Okay, so let's retake that pose. We'll see what else poses he's got. Oh, that's a nice pose. Go with that one. Alright. We'll finish that one and save it. Alright. Now it's gonna come down to the girls, right? I have to delete this one because you can't copy over that one and then have another ranger inside the suit that you already created, which is stupid, but we're gonna go ahead and do the, I think the yellow ranger. Let's do the yellow ranger next. Okay, so yellow ranger. First thing we're gonna do. Obviously, she's female. Average body will go. Yeah, this average height is pretty good. We're gonna go skinny. Because Trini was skinny back in the day. She had no boobies whatsoever. Oh, maybe we'll give her a little bit. Her weight, she did have a waistline. A little bit of muscle you can put on her. Alright. She did master the style of Wing Chun in Kung Fu. Her face. Now, I don't know why I didn't give any more face, because we're missing the classic Asian face we don't have. Which I think wouldn't really matter at this point, but it would be nice to have. I mean, if you got a black girl's face and a strong Russian face, right, and a white chick's face, I mean, you gotta have like, well, this is technically an Asian face, but that's more like, it's more like an anime face. We don't want anime. We want like, you know, nice looking face. I'll use this face because I use the same face for Chun-Li. Alright. Now for the hair, I'll go with the long hair style. Because she did have long hair. Eyebrows, her eyebrows were kind of like a little upward thin looking. Going with these, number 6.
Okay.
Voice.
Will you fight me?
So you want?
Will you?
So you want?
Let's get this.
You look nice and tough.
Are you ready?
Care to dance with?
Let's get this
You
over.
want to have some fun?
Won't let me pass, huh? You wish to fight me?
You want to?
Are you?
You look nice and.
Let's get this fight started. 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 Let's get this fight started.
Let's go with my tone.
Let's get this fight started.
Sounds okay, but we can always fix it later. Alright. And the color. Our skin color, of course, you know, Asian girl. I'm gonna go with the saturation of 7. I'm gonna go closer to the yellow part. her skin, but she also had a tint to her color tone. So we're gonna go with 2977. So it's a mixture of yellow and like, you know, my complexion. All right. And then we're gonna go with the hair, everything black. Black, black, black. Okay, and eye color is black, she has black eyes. All right. And we are going to replace the name, obviously, because we can't have Red Ranger. And you notice how I have a hyphen in the name? Sometimes the hyphen works. Okay, it does work. But if the name is longer than like 12 characters, then I think it won't work. See right here? You can get the W in there, so now I gotta delete that and put the W in there. That works, okay. Then press the start button to activate it for confirm. Okay, because if you don't press the start button, it's not gonna confirm it. Alright. And that's another thing people forgot to mention in this game, because there's a lot of things hidden in this game that you don't know about. Alright, so you're gonna have to go into the equipment, basic clothes. We'll do the same clothes like the Power Ranger clothes. Alright, but let me see if we can get that. Yeah, we have that. And I know they have skirts, but at this point, they don't have the skirt I'm looking for. I mean, I'm not gonna use freaking Daisy Dukes for this. It's just way stupid. Tight skirt, would that fit? No, the skirt is actually, it's more, they actually rock a mini skirt actually, the chicks. So we're gonna go ahead and not use the skirts. If you guys prefer to use the skirts, use it at your own risk. That's all I gotta say. Because right now at this given point, I don't have a good section for the belts, because there's only a certain amount that you can use for belts, and I wouldn't want to use a huge ass lion belt, because that looks like something that you would get at wrestling or some shit, or this one right here, because it makes no sense. If you want to make a ranger, you might as well make him look like the Roman type ranger, or a Greek warrior or some shit like that. So I mean, I would try every one out there and see which one looks better, but nothing looks good. Nothing looks good. Nothing can come close. I mean, you could probably use something like this, maybe. That would look decent. More like in that modern age of if they were Rangers with mini skirts, but use that to your advantage if you like. I'm just going to keep it strictly Dickly, Super Power Ranger type shit. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get we're going to get the rubber mask. Oh yeah, that was the same one. Okay, got the rubber mask. And we have the gloves. Gloves. No glove, no love. That's what I always say. Oh shit. What's this? What are these gloves? No, we don't want these gloves. We don't love these hoes. Okay, these type of gloves I will use for my Scorpina creation, because that looks like a Scorpina type glove gauntlet. I don't think they have the gauntlets gloves for the Power Ranger type. I'm not going to use these small ass ones because it wouldn't make any sense. These they don't look good enough. These might work if I reconfigure the coloration on it. Yeah, we're gonna have to stick with these. Just for now, guys. Maybe it will look good. Who knows? It might look good later. It might look good later. It has to. I'm gonna make it look good. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you this. I will make it look good. Alright? Shoes. We don't have the fucking... That's another thing with this game. They don't have the same shoes as the guys or the gloves. Like the glide. Like, I don't understand that. Why? Why wouldn't you have the same shit? I don't want long ass boots. I'm gonna have to go with this shit for now. What kind of shit is this? I mean, what the hell? I mean, I'm gonna have to work for what I got, to tell you the truth, guys. I'm gonna have to work for what I got. Can I use this then, maybe? Would that work? Hells no. Shit looks way too baggy. I don't know, guys. I think we're gonna have to wait until another DLC pack for new boots because this is redonkulous. I'll go with this one. I'll just go with this one, alright? Because I want to at least get somewhere with these girls. It's like, whatever at this point. Alright, so what do we do here? What do we do here? Now, I do know I would like to take photos before I start doing anything first, so if I'm going to make a photo, make sure you get the background color. Yellow, obviously. Change the position. Up there. The pose, if I have to get the pose right. Oh, that explains everything. The weapon. There, I didn't want that weapon. She's a Taki girl. She's a Taki girl. So we get move set for that. Use the sides because she's got sides, something like that. Okay. Anime pack. Go with the gold pack, maybe. All right. And then we can actually, for the photo, I'm thinking we can do just a side view snapshot. I think it will look good. She's giving the peace sign, like saying peace to everyone. That's how the Chinese do it. They go peace, peace, peace. That's all you ever see when you go to China. Peace, 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 peace. Japan too. They do the same thing in Japan. They want to live in peace, guys. America should live in peace too. Just live in a hectic environment. That's all it is. Yellow, 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 yellow. Make everything yellow. Why? Because then when we get back to it, it just saves us the trouble. Now, notice that it turns green from the inside. Now she looks like the chick from the X-Men. Yeah, she looks like Phoenix. Right? So now we gotta change that. Because now the yellow's up here. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so now we got the yellow. We wanted to make sure the color looks saturated yellow. Just like that. Okay. Now we want to get the mask a little bit more yellowy looking. Okay, that's good enough. And the gloves. Here comes the tricky part. Obviously gonna make them white, right? They're gonna be as white as they can be. Now, the ring color, we're gonna keep them yellow. And I'm gonna say this why, because in just a few minutes. Okay? When you go into the color palette, we're gonna see if you can customize the gloves halfway yellow towards the wrist. There we go. So now we go all the way to the right, select the first item, which is the box, and put it on there. Sometimes if you do the box on one side, it can go on the other side too. So let's see if that happens. You see? Look at that. See, one side there, one side there. That saves you stickers, guys. key ingredient right there. Make it yellow, just like the suit. First thing to do. Make the color. As best you can to your ability, right? Looks about right. Right? Looks about. We can fix it later. Alright, now all we gotta do is make it big. All the way around. It might have that yellow, that white line in the middle type shit. See, like, I hate that, which they actually need to fix. Look at that shit. You see that white line, which is totally stupid and bonkers? We don't want that. So what do? We do another box like that and cover the whole arm on the opposite side where that white line is, okay? But for now, we want to move the layers inward. So we're gonna have to use the move along and see where it ends up. All right, so that white line moved circly this way. So now it's gonna probably be reversed. So we're gonna have to use the axis then. See if we go left. All right, see the fingers getting wider. Okay. Okay, see, I like that better. See, it's looking a little bit better, guys. We're getting there. See, we're getting the gloves the way we want it. So you go up towards more of the wrist area. Right about there. And we'll keep that and just change the yellow color to blend in with the suit. Okay, that looks fine. And now, go to the next slot, get the square on that one, rotation on this one. Turn the character around. Now this time, what we're gonna do is use the move along, which is gonna move it counterclockwise. Come upwards like this, watch. See it? Coming upwards. All right, so that piece right there, we don't have to go all the way, but we can just move it back to the same angle, point, and then make this size just a little bit bigger, just to match up with the yellow, to cover that up, and then match the color with the yellow. That's it. And there you have it, guys. You have a full layer of somewhat of plastic gloves, whatever you like. Okay, change the color up a little bit. All right. If you want to put diamonds on the gloves, you can do that as well. I think it would look pretty cool if we do that. If you want to do that, we can do that as well. I'm thinking about doing that with the rest of the Rangers too, but let's just leave that off for now because we're going to get straight to the point for the mask as well too. We're going to change the boot color. Okay. So let's go straight to the boots. Make that completely somewhat white because that's what we see mostly in the Power Rangers. At the given time, we'll re-customize it, make it look more Power Ranger-like, or make it look better to your advantage to whatever boot you like to put on there. I only put these boots on just to make it quick and simple and easy for you guys, and then rest away you can make your own Power Ranger the way you want to look like with a different size boot. And I think these boots look pretty freaking pretty nice anyways on this Yellow Ranger anyway. So let's go ahead and do the diamond plates on the full costume. Go from to the right, then left. And then we're going to choose diamonds. First diamond will go in the middle. And then we're gonna make this white. Most obvious thing to do. Okay. You do it above the bosom line or the nipple line, whatever you want to call it. And then we leave that just the way it is, okay? Because if you want to go smaller or bigger, it's going to depend on the size, whatever sizes you put on the left side or the right side of their chest piece, okay? Go here, put a rotation on this one, make this one white. All right, give me 1 second. Just need to look at something real quick. I'm just trying to pull up the mask photos for this one, so we can have everything that we want. Okay, so white, move up, same angle, come down a little bit. All right, so we want to have like an upper access to it. Go this way, and we have 3. See how you have 3 now over here? So what you want to do is when you're making this, you're going to make this piece smaller. It's going to be smaller than the original piece, okay? Because you're going to want to match it up with that too. Because you want to have the alignment come closer towards the chest line, towards the armpit, and it's going to look like this, okay? Now we're going to go back to the first piece, make it a little bit smaller, just 1 size smaller, and then you're going to come down with it to give it that extra line in between the yellow, like all the Rangers do, okay? And then we're just gonna have the other one, the third side, and what I like to do is, if I can get the shape to match with the other side, what I normally do is, as I shift it up, try to match it up with the other one that's on the left-hand side, and shift it all the way to the left, where that exact one is, and then I downsize it, because I don't change the color just yet, and I match it, right? I match the color with that one, so I can get the full shape of the same size as that one. So it's basically like a copycat type thing. And then you just simply move it all the way to the right, since it's gonna go to that side anyways, match it up with this one, and make this white, and there you go. Yellow Ranger is ready. All right, pancakes are ready. All right, so there you go. Now, what I normally do, okay, when I finish editing, I want to make sure it's saved, okay? You save it, then you copy it, put it in over here, another slot. And then at that point, what you do on this one, when you edit it, just the color, randomize the color, we're gonna go pink. You mind lowering that for a little bit? Because I can't hear. All right, so then you're gonna just change it all pink. So you're gonna just change it all pink. See that? I'm gonna go all pink, do the pink Ranger, right after we're done with the yellow Ranger, okay? So then, you know, of course, the boots will be white, the gloves will be white, you know what I mean? Change the yellow bands to the pink bands, whatever you guys like, okay? So now we're gonna go ahead, hit save, continue. All right, so now we have both color Rangers now, see? so much easier now. So we kill less time. All right. So now we're gonna get to the mask. Mask is probably gonna be the easiest part because the only thing we have to do in this part is the ears, the nose, and then, wow, that's actually, she has a lot. She actually has a lot. So the mask, this one's gonna give me a difficult match to do, but don't worry guys, I think I got it. I think I got it. I might be able to get it, okay? I might be able to get it. Just might. There's a big maybe on this part, but I think I got it. All right, so here we go. So, most likely, I don't even think you need to get the bars in there. I mean, it will look cool enough, I think, to do with the mask and everything. So let's just double check with this, okay? We can do one or two methods. We can use the paint, that's number one, or use the horns, which is number two. And I think the horns will look a lot better because when you paint them black, they'll look black, black, black. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, we're gonna do the horns. Do the same horns that we did with the Red Ranger and the Black Ranger and the Green Ranger. All right, do the same method, okay? So what we wanna do is we wanna bring this out. Just bring it completely out so it's out in the open so you see what it looks like, okay? And obviously in the photograph of whatever you look at, you want to try to make it look exactly the way it looks, okay? So what I normally do is I put it left, I put it inward so it has like it's conjointed, because when you flip it upside down, it has that V shape in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So if you do the rotation vertically, it does this. And people are gonna be like, oh, so that's how he did it. Oh, okay, okay. Now I see where he's getting at. So then you can come down with it, right? And then you can go a variation of different ways. Now I like to go in more than most people does, all right? Because you want to stretch it, because she has the cat eyes and her eyes are going to be big. So there's not going to be a white dinosaur cutout like in the Red Ranger and the Green Ranger. You know what I mean? So we're just going to take that out. You know what I'm saying? So let's see here. Thickness. We'll try to do some width size, and then we're gonna go angle it. We want to make the horns bend a little bit, like it's gotta go like that. So I'm gonna bend it just a tad bit, just like that, and then we're gonna stick it straight back, right back into the mask. So there's no horn. So if you see the horns bend inside the shape, we don't want that. So to get rid of that, I think it's going to be the wide. No, not the wide. It's going to be the thickness. Yeah. So it's the thickness. Thickness. Bring it all the way in. Bring it all the way in. And then go from left to right. This. Bring it out. The width has to come in more because it is thick on that one side. Left, right, and then thick again. It's a little bit wider than I expected, but we're gonna go thickness again. No, actually thickness has to go super in the middle. It's gonna have to stay like that. It's down towards the nose area, so we want to cover the nose area just a tad bit. We can bring it up just a little bit. Yeah, right there's fine. All right, and let's see if we go backwards. Yeah, what's up, that? No, it's not that one. No, we don't want that. Let's see if I angle it a little bit more. Does that look better? No. Let's try that. Let's just try that. Okay. And then what we also want to do is get the ear parts. So the ears, we can do it with these demonic horns, which I've done it in the past before with the other Power Ranger. But I made them go up like a cat. So her mask, the ears come like pointed out this way. So what we want to do is just do an angle. Angle comes down like this. Actually, it looks like it's more down more. It's like it looks like a sad puppy dog ear. So we want to go up more, back more, back more. And then we want to make it smaller, the length, thickness, down more, and then the width comes up just a tiny little bit, which that looks pretty darn good. And then we're gonna leave that for that. Now, she has a nose, 2 sets of eyes, and then the saber-toothed mouth. Oh boy, saber-tooth mouth. Okay, so saber-tooth mouth is next. We're gonna use horns again, and then just shift them all the way down as close as you can, and make them as thin as possible. Okay, so what we're gonna do is make them come out just like so, vertically come down towards the right, all the way down. I know this takes forever to make this shit, but it'll be well worth it in the end when you guys actually get it done. And you see how long this video is. It's probably been over an hour already, and it's like I said a half an hour ago, I want to be done in like in a half an hour. So you want to make sure it's blended in correctly with this. The length, which is the thickness of it. I think they fucked that up. The length is supposed to be the length, not the thickness. So whatever, the wide, width, whatever. Put this in there as well. And then the thickness. The thickness should be the length, and the thickness should be switched. I don't know why they fucked that up. Alright, so we got that done. Alright, so now what we gotta do is somehow make this bend it in place so it doesn't look like a hot mess. Back. Up. Not feeling it. 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 I think it would be better if I do it like this, then go angle, or horizontally pull it upwards. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that looks better. Alright, this is gonna look better. Alright, so we're gonna do it like this. Right? And now we're gonna go from left to right like this. And then we're gonna have to come down and then go inwards like this. So it actually looks like there's teeth coming down. And then maybe do horizontal again to give it that look, right? And I can do a little bit more to the side. Do it backwards more in, and then make the piece pop out from the teeth. So we're gonna have to go with just a tiny bit. You go a little bit. Don't go too much because you don't want it to look like it's popping out too much. And we'll keep it looking like that. Okay? Guess that looks pretty good for a saber tooth look. And don't worry, again, we're gonna get the nose in place, and then we can get the 2 eyes, and that's it. And we'll use that for paint, which will actually work a little bit better. Okay? And then we have to get the nose area fixed up. Like it has like that, you know, like it has the mouth like this, but that's where the eyes are. So you have to do the eyes. You have to do like a V or a triangle in the middle to cut it down more. So I'll try to get it as best as I can, best as possible. All right. So we're going to do the colors. First thing we're going to do is the teeth. Obviously they're white, so we're going to do white teeth. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is the ears. So what I think you guys should do, if you're going to do the ear part, is use a maybe basic level 3 with the lines and stretch them out all the way out. Oh yeah, they do it in layers. I totally forgot about that. You know what? Forget that. Forget I said that. Forget this, because you're gonna go crazy. You're doing like three layers of 4 different colors. That's just retarded. I don't know why they did that. That's a new thing they did. See how the colors are different and random now? Don't do that. You already have lines inside there because it shows in the picture it has lines on the ears anyway, so do it to the best of your ability to get to the yellow as best as possible. Try to match it up. Copy the way I do it, or copy your own method, your own color. Whatever you like. Okay, and now we're going to do the visor, that black. Okay, and now we're going to do the mask on the 3rd layer here, and then we're going to use say, like, I guess we're going to use this for now. But I really want to use the heart for the upper lip from the mask because it does have that look to it. So let's do a rotation on that. And we're going to come down with it like this. Okay. You see where the upper lip meets the teeth, so we're going to have to make it small. And then raise it up like that, but keep maximizing the color smaller and smaller until it gets to that frame look, and then just paint it black so it looks like the upper lip's kind of up a little bit, but it's a different pattern. I don't know. I might go through with other different patterns, but nothing's gonna come close to it as of yet. Maybe the shamrock one might go. Right, maybe the shamrock one might work. Maybe that will work better. We can try that. It still looks too nasty, the color. Doesn't blend in with the mask, but try it. Try that. Maybe that works better. Just angle it. Make it bigger. Nah. Yeah, maybe. No, maybe. Yes, no. Could that be the nose, maybe? Would that be the nose? Would that be perfect enough for a nose? I don't think so. That would suck for a nose, because the nose is a little bit higher more. You know what I'm saying? That would suck. That doesn't look good for a nose. It looks good, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't really think it would look that good for a nose. Let's actually, you know what? Let's delete it, because I don't like the look. I really don't like that look. Let's delete that. We still have 4 layers of colors that we can go through to get it where we need to get. So there's always a way to make the eyes and the nose. So what I usually suggest is use this big ass purple thing to get the eyes. So what I do is I make it black. Stretch it out just a tad bit. Right? And then we get the one side of a triangle. Flip it. This is why I was the master of all colors. The master of disaster. Alright. And then you're gonna have to bring it up all the way up to cover that piece. Right there. And then we're gonna go large. Alright. So it comes all the way down towards the end of the tips of where I need it to be. Okay. Say about there, I would say, because you want to get eye level. So I think we're gonna have to go up just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. Go a little bit wider. A little bit wider. Guess that should be it. You know what? We might have to change this. The size. The size might have to change. We might have to change it to this. See what it looks like with this on there. Yeah, I think that would look better. Let's try this. Make that bigger. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Alright, so we do this. Make this smaller. Because the eyes are going to come right here. Alright. We got that. And we go back with the exact same prop to get that Batman look eyes. That's what we want. We want like the Batman look for the eyes. So they just put the syncs down on this one, and boom, there you go. You have your eyes right there. Okay, so that's your eyes. All right, and just complete the color process. Match it up with the yellow. All right. Even though it might not look as yellowy as the actual costume itself, you just gotta do it to the best of your ability. Like I say, guys, all the freaking time. Make it look good. Just try to make it look good. You go lighter, you go darker. That's the one thing I didn't like about this color customization shit, because every time the colors go on top of one another, it fucks up like so bad. So bad. It's so bad. I usually sit here for hours and hours on end just trying to figure out what color's gonna look good. Okay. Good enough for now. Uh-oh. You know what that sound means? You can't put another texture in there. So I guess we're screwed. We ain't got no freaking nose to use, guys. Now, what's the option to overcome this shit right now? What is that option? What do we use? What do we use? What do we have to give up to get that nose? What do we gotta do to get that nose color? there's something that we have to give up. There's something that we have to give up. I'm thinking it's the gloves because we use too many colors for the gloves. And in this scenario, you have to give up one color. So if there's going to be a line in between the arms, so be it. So be it, because if you can't complete the nose without the costume, then it's not a Yellow Ranger. I'm sorry. I am truly, truly sorry, guys. It's a shame, but you can't have that. But unfortunately, we have two white lines in the middle. Kind of looks like it's blended in, but it's not. But we're gonna keep it like as if it was. All right. So now we're gonna be able to complete that color now. See, just like I said. All right. So how are we gonna get the nose the way we want it to? And I think the best idea was that clover, or maybe even the heart, to tell you the truth. So I think the heart can come close to it. Let's see if it looks good enough for a projection. It takes the whole thing, so it might the heart might work. The heart might work. I'm not really sure. Let's see how it looks when it comes down. Let's see how it looks when it comes down. Yeah, no. We're gonna have to go with the 4-leaf clover again. Oh, actually, it's more closer as a nose. Because we just want that thing looking silver. That's all we really want. Like a silvery white color. And that's good enough. Now we just gotta angle the fucker to this side and then just make it small. And then just make it come down vertically. Now it's gotta be smaller, obviously. Might as well flip it because we don't want that thing coming out. Looks like she's got like a snot coming out of her nose. It's weird. Alright. That's close enough, and then we can go horizontal this way. Go up more, maybe like go up more. There we go. There we go. I got a silver nose right there. So from far away it looks good, but the yellow doesn't match with the yellow of the mask. Maybe we can change the color of the mask. Let's just try that. Let's try that right now. Mask color. Make a yellow color of the same color. We can get close. We can get close. So 1612 by 9 is the closest yellow that you can get. But if I go any darker, it's going to look orangey as hell already. So you want to make it close. And it's okay if it has the lines, because in the Power Ranger helmet, she has like a little bit of black tint in between the lines of her design on the mask. So doesn't have to be 100%, guys. Doesn't have to be 100%, but it's good enough. It's got the nose piece, it's got everything. The only thing it's missing is the mouthpiece. How can we get the mouthpiece on there now? We don't have a mouthpiece on there. Do we have extra equipment maybe? Do we have an extra slot for equipment? That's the question. No, we do not. So we got a mouthless yellow Power Ranger, which is kind of like saying, well, it looks like a Wild Force Power Ranger, which is still a cool thing to look at. I really don't even care, to tell you the truth. Yellow Ranger, I would have to say she's 45% done. This is 45% right here. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and exit out of this one. Just hit the word finish. Well, I'll just retake the photo, whatever. Full frame shot. I mean, it looks good enough as it is. And I mean, you can't get any better than that for now. Just for now. You know, it looks pretty damn good for, you know, just a beginning size Ranger if you want to begin with that. Alright. Save and continue. And now the last thing is the friggin' Pink Ranger. Crying out loud. I beg to differ for this one. I hope I complete this one. Ah, shit. Alright, so I'm gonna go for Pink Ranger helmet. Look that up on, say, like a Google. And the helmet shouldn't be that hard because all it is basically, it's just the round pieces, which that looks the most easiest to do. But the first thing we gotta do is the rim around her helmet, because she has a white mask. This might be a little bit difficult for some people, but for a lot of people it's easy, okay? So first thing damn, I saw popcorn. Did you make popcorn?
Yeah.
Dude, now you make me starve. Fuck.
You want some?
Later. I gotta complete this for these guys because I know they love these things, and I gotta do my part and be the big YouTuber. Get this shit done. I think this is the last time I'm gonna do a half a dozen fucking Rangers within the first day of tutorial videos for a live content. If you guys want me to do more live content tutorials, just do your best and leave your comments down below. Give me a hell yeah if you want me to do it, and give me a hell no if you don't. Or if you just want to see the videos I normally did with Goku and who else did I do it with? The Ninja Turtle or Ninja Turtles, whatever. So hope you guys like those. I am gonna be coming out with, like I said, Morgan is coming out next. Chun-Li. I also have a Ghostbuster that's coming out, and you'll be able to do the recreation of all the 4 Ghostbusters, as well as the Proton Pack and the Ghost Trap. Yeah, and I actually got more props coming your way for more Ghostbuster-like type equipment that I actually figured out how to do. But you'll see it in the next few videos, probably next month. All right. Ghostbuster will definitely come out this month before Halloween, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so we're gonna have to change the mask color white, completely white. Yeah, so she looks like a white Power Ranger now. Saturation 0, white. We need white. Okay, so we got that. Definitely going to fix the arms, because the arms are going to be pink, obviously. Everything's going to be pink. I'm going to have to go light pink, because she's a super pinky. Pinky Ranger. Pinky. Alright, she's pink. She's super pink. High class pink. Wait a minute, what am I doing here? No, that's white. Just that thing went faster. It killed so much time. White. Okay, stay white. Okay, gloves. My gloves. So, what do we have? We have the pink. No, we want white. Okay. Full body. I think we're gonna have to make it more pinky looking because she looks more purplish. Yeah, we got it more pink. Pink. How's that look, guys? That looks pink enough for you? Not purplish? Alright. So, after that, top layer of the bottom half of the mask, we have a pink layer that goes over the mask. So, how do we get that? I think that would be the most simplest thing ever, and I think I'm gonna go with the triangle. The reason why I say the triangle is that it covers up most of the layers that we need, because one layer goes up and the other layers go assigned around the head. Because if you look in the back of the mask on this one, there's a section of white and it kind of looks like there's a heart in the back of the head. So that's what we will do. First, we're going to get the color of the pink, or the hot pink color that we have to match with the costume. Alright. You know it's pink enough. Alright, now let's make it large as hell. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep going with this one. Keep going. Keep going. Looks like she's wearing underwear around her head a little bit. Alright, now we gotta go up. Gotta go up, 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 up towards the nose area. Alright? There we go. That's basically good enough, okay? So we want to have like, it's like a heart shape on the back of the skull-ish. You know what I mean? We don't want to go too further ahead. You just want to come close to where the spikes right here is like, that's basically part of the wing of the pterodactyl part of her costume. Cover the nose area. That's the most important. You gotta cover the nose area up to right here. But then when the lips come here, which we won't have lips on this one. We're gonna have just a regular mouthpiece, which I like to use is this patch that goes like on the pants. So we use that layer, we make that color gray or white or grayish white, I want to call it. Make this grayish white as well. And then you downsize it just a tad bit. And then this comes down all the way down towards the mouth area to give it that Ranger look to it. Because that's the one thing that we're missing from the Yellow Ranger. Upsize it just a tad bit. That's that. And then for the eyes, I'm thinking either use the horns because they are roundish though, they're round, so I'm gonna have to go with let's see here, what could we use to make those eyes? Pink bunny? No. Alright, I got an idea. We're gonna use the horns. The horns would be the best thing to use because if we did it with the Yellow Ranger, we'll do it with this Ranger. So go to equipment, manually, go down to the first ring. We could try the heart, because it does have a heart-shaped look to it. So it'll make it look more easier to it. So I want to go forward, down, and before we go in with it, I want to maximize the bottom half to make it look more flat. So I'm going to use this method right here. Alright, then the width is going to come in, right? So it's going to look like that, basically. Come down just a tad bit and then go backwards. So it looks like this, right? Then we're going to come down, down, forward, and color it black. And color that whole thing black. I just want to get the colors down packed for that one. This way we already have that color customized. Make it black. So she looks more Pink Ranger-ish, if you would like to say. There's still the layer of the nose that's keeping it, you know, from its path where it's supposed to be cut off. You know what I mean? So I would like to use another layer, or flip the heart upwards, and maybe you'll get that nose composition part where it looks like it's flat. So let's just try that out first before we get into that little subject part, before we use any more parts to just clean that. So let's try that. So we're gonna use a rotate vertical, because the vertical goes like this. So let's do that. And let's see if it comes. See, it's not coming the way I want to. So now if I go up further, this is basically what I really wanted, but I wanted the top end to come like that heart. So if I can't get that, we can get it by using the moon piece. So let's do that then. So we can just blow this up just a tad bit more, right? And then the thickness, no, I'm sorry, the thickness will have to come down. This would have to come up just a tad bit like that. So that makes it look like it's there. Now the side pieces, they have to come in more, so we have to use the wide piece. Make it look like it's in. And maybe go backwards. We still get that thing over the nose layer. I hate that. I think that's going to be good enough. It's going to be close enough. The eyes might pop out just a tad bit, but it looks pretty good. I like it. We'll keep it like that. Now, for the second part, we'll use the actual crest moon. And then we're going to use that to go down the middle. And it's going to have that pointy piece to make it shape like a heart. So we're going to go ahead and try to configure this. Now this is a bitch before. I was trying to get it the way I want it to look. Sometimes you got to play around with it to get it upwards. It's weird because it's on an access point, so it looks like it's turning the right angle, but I don't want that angle to turn like that. So you gotta like play around with it and take a shitty guess to see if you're gonna make it come towards you. So like it's doing right now. So gotta like move all angles to make it look straight. There we go. That looks straight enough. Go up. Let's do long, width, down, thickness. So we'll go 6 negative. Let's try that. Let's go down. And we're gonna go out just a tad bit. Okay, so that long piece has to go in more, but also look like it's popped out. So you got to do a lot of work on this one. So this is going to stay wide. All right, the front piece is going to stay wide. Okay. This is going to go in, so obviously we need this out more and this out more. All right. So we'll keep that a 7 and a 7, because the 7 on the width and the inches on the outside has to be the same size. So when you do push it inwards from the backward side perspective, you have to go in, then down, then out, then down. And it should give it that look the way you want it to look. But still, big a pain in the ass. I'm gonna have to go longer. Yeah, we might have to go longer now. how long this goes. All right, so that goes long to that side. See how short that looks. All right. Now she looks like a Super Ranger. Super Ranger. Okay, can I go backwards now? Downwards? Downwards. Shit. This is a pickle, guys. This is a freaking pickle. I have to go skinnier. I'll go upwards. There we go. I mean, that's gonna be as close as much as I can. It's gotta come a little bit more down more. It's gotta come more down, and then that side piece has gotta come all the way back up again. Like that. So what that means is that for me to push that thing in, we're gonna have to play around with this again. Shit, I really don't want to touch it. I really don't want to touch it right now. But I have no choice because it's like this only goes left to right. This only goes left to right, and then your angle is only a side turn, which is stupid. I don't know why they had it set up like that. I wish you could do it in different scenario ways, but whatever is clever, my guys, my dudes. It is Wednesday, my dude. No, it's not. Today's not Wednesday. What's today? Today is Friday. It is Friday, my dudes. Ah! All right, so this is gonna be tricky, guys. This is gonna be tricky dicky. Oh, there we go. I just found a new method. Hey, what's up now, pussycat? That thing in the back, I really don't like it, but you know what? It might look good. It could be a tailpiece for the pterodactyl. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, yo, actually there is a tailpiece for the pterodactyl. So what we do is we bring it back up. We bring it back up. No, dude, bring it up, doofus. Up. There you go. Yeah, that's the way. Because I'm looking at the helmet right now, and that piece has a tailpiece in the back. That's perfect. There we go. That's what we need. Exactly what we freaking need. And that piece, and that is it. We got a fresh pink Power Ranger. I think the mask looks brighter than the costume, but yeah, I know the shoes are fucking terrible. The shoes are terrible. They don't have good boots in the game, but whatever. It's good enough. It's good enough for my taste. All right, for my taste is the best because no one's ever created a pink Power Ranger like mine before. Okay, and you guys are gonna be able to steal it anyway, so I don't really give a shit. At least I updated it first before anybody else did, so there you go. That's my proof. Alright, children. My Power Ranger crew. Yeah, Power Ranger, proud motherfuckers. Alright, who's there? Yeah, right. It's pink enough, and then there is details on the fucking thing. It's got eyes. I totally forgot it has eyeballs on the fucking pterodactyl headpiece. So how do you do that? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm really going too far into detail on this shit. We actually have one more item that we can put on there. And I'm thinking, this is just a shitty guess. If I do the horns and just try to get the tips in lined with the eyepiece, then it will look flawless, guys. It will look flawless. Alright, so how we do that? So, same thing what we did with the Ranger masks. I'm gonna go vertically downwards to a certain point where this is aligned straight, a little bit more straighter than that because you want to line straight with the eyes. Just try to picture it in your mind, like, okay, the eyes might come down to here, right? We'll go lower. Reason why is because when they come up like this, those end pieces are gonna come in with that, and then you're gonna be able to spread them out and then make them look like this, like, I don't know, like freaking pterodactyl eyes, whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, now we're gonna do that angle. Angle's gonna come out like this. Alright. You guys are getting the idea. Hopefully. There's 7 people watching. Alright. There should be more people watching this shit. But I guess they don't have time because they're all at work. So, we're gonna come in. And it's gonna look like this crappy shit. But don't worry. When you downsize everything, it should come into place. It should come into place. The way I pictured it in my mind. Hopefully. Hopefully. Just now make everything small now. Everything's gonna be small as hell. Ever since since the horns are going in smaller like this, now you put it into the side angles and bring it up forward, and you should have 2 little eyepieces like that. And if you go backwards and go upwards and go backwards, and then maybe if you go in an angle again, maybe we do angle sided. Maybe we gotta close the bottom half because it's too rigidy. You know what I'm saying? It's too rigidy. Yeah, we gotta go like that, and then we gotta go close in. That. Maybe go down in. Maybe not. Maybe so. Let's go down. Let's go up. Let's go down. Let's go up. Let's go in more. Maybe we can now. Oh shit! I think now we gotta turn those in. And do this. And then move up, then move in, then move down, then move in, then move down, then move out, and holy shit, now we have to go back up again. This is like, it gets fucking confusing after a while. Like, it feels like you don't know what the hell you're doing, but it's a challenge. Everything's a challenge, guys. If you love creating characters, everything's gonna be a challenge for you guys. Telling you this right now. Fact, experience, guys. Come on. It's like ridiculous, bro. Trying to get like really authenticated. It sucks. Yeah. Alright. So, left to right. I don't know, dude. Should I keep it like that? Should I just keep it the way it is? Someone write a comment and say, should I get rid of the horns and keep it the way it looks before? Or should I just try to do the eyes from the inside? Which one should I do? Somebody write a comment. Say something. There are 3 people watching. Only three people watching. Jesus Christ Almighty. You know what? I'm gonna just keep doing it. I don't give a shit. I won't give up. I will not give up. I will survive. And I'm still alive. I got my whole life to give. I got my whole life to give. Cause I survive. I survive. Hey, hey. Do 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 There's some bullshit going on because I hate this fucking stupid game. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just lying. making shit up as I go. What the fudge? I just do this and then move back and then fucking go like this. Oh yeah, I got it. I got it. I think I got it. No, I don't. Ah, shit. Why does it do that? Bullshit. Jesus Christ almighty. Why can't I get the eyes the way I want them to be, dude? Alright. I think I know what I need to do. I need to... It's gotta go down more. That means these gotta go down. Gotta go down more. It's gotta go down. This whole piece has gotta go down. Down, 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 down. And now it's gotta go in. Now it's gotta go in. And it's gotta go like this. See, if I can just get them to come down the way I want it to, that would be perfect. But no, it has no access point to that shit. None whatsoever. Just gotta work for what I got. I think that will work. I think that would work, but the eyes are not coming out the way I want. So you know what? We are gonna give up for this one. I'm sorry, guys. I have no tolerance for this shit right now. I would love to get straight to the point, but as close as enough as it is for a pink Power Ranger, that looks pretty darn good. Looks pretty darn good. And we gotta give her a weapon. We don't even have a weapon for this chick. So I prefer the weapon style. Okay. Oh shit. Why do we got yellow in there? We gotta fix that too. We gotta fix that yellow shit. Yeah, we gotta fix that yellow shit. Okay, so she has that bow and arrow type shit. So since they don't come as close as a bow and arrow in this game, we can use, I'm gonna use Tira style because she's got a pink circle thingy, and we're just gonna use that. Okay, guys, make you guys happy. Go a little evil with that shit, and yeah, that's basically it. I don't even need to take a photograph. That shit looks dope. Just gotta fix the elbow pads, which why the hell they're yellow, I have no idea why. I have to fix that. Yep, it's in the friggin' yellow side. I knew it. I knew it. There we go. Pink Ranger, yay. Let's see how she looks in the mock battle. Oh, we gotta take the photo again. I hate taking the photos on this stupid thing. Stupid photos. Stupid photos. Here we go. Sexy ass. She got that little ass going on. Ass caught. See how she plays. See how she looks. Oh yeah, and we didn't fix the voice either too, so we gotta fix the voice.
Plant me? I'll end this. Brace yourself.
Oh, that was brutal. Let's watch that again.
I'll end this. Brace yourself.
Oh, so if you press the R2 button again, it does a secondary attack. Oh. Because I just noticed that. If I press it just once, right, it does this.
Child's play. Specialty.
So you do extra damage with that too. And well, you do more damage when you do the soul edge. And you power up and then you do it. It looks better. So yeah, guys. Looks really, really good, guys. I like it. You got the same old grabs. Why does it have the same old shit? Oh. I've noticed that when you do grabs too now, like when you hold back and then grab, it does that. And then forward and grab does the original attack. It's just stupid. But anyways, hope you guys liked the video. This was the half a dozen Power Ranger collection, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I tried to create it for you guys, because you guys have been asking it for like the longest. And unfortunately, it's still unfinished because I didn't create the friggin' voice, and the friggin' name is wrong. But I'm gonna, you know, you guys know what to do. Correct the name, correct the friggin' voice pattern. That's it. Just use it to your own unique talents, guys. This is your boy Sal's Afro. I'm out. Peace out. See you in the next video. Ay, 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 ay.